increasingly fast-paced and demanding world, anxiety seems to be an epidemic. Worries about the future, work, health, and relationships can take over our thoughts and generate unnecessary suffering. It is in this context that Stoic philosophy, with its ancient teachings on the nature of the mind and emotions, emerges as a powerful ally to shield our mind against anxiety. In this itinerary, we will explore 10 Stoic techniques that can be applied in everyday life to deal with anxiety effectively and achieve a calmer and more resilient life. 1. Distinguish what is under our control from what is not. One of the fundamental principles of Stoicism is the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. What we can control are our thoughts, actions, and reactions. What we cannot control are external events, the opinions of others, and the course of life. By focusing our energy on what we can control, we avoid wasting time and resources on unfounded worries about what we cannot change. By using this technique, we can shield our mind against anxiety, focusing on our actions and thoughts, and not on external events that are beyond our reach. 2. Accept what we cannot control. Accepting what we cannot control does not mean resignation or passivity. It means recognizing reality and looking for ways to deal with it in a constructive way. Through meditation and introspection, we can cultivate the serenity and resilience necessary to face life's challenges with strength and wisdom. By accepting what we cannot control, we become more flexible and adaptable to changes, reducing the impact of anxiety on our lives. 3. Living in the present. Anxiety often traps us in thoughts about the future, fueling unfounded fears and worries. Stoicism teaches us to live in the present, appreciating each moment and focusing on what we can do now. By paying attention to our breathing, our senses, and the beauty of the world around us, we can quiet our minds and find inner peace. By living in the present, we avoid being consumed by thoughts about the future and become more present and aware in our lives. 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to anxiety. By recognizing and being grateful for the good things in our lives, no matter how small, we shift our focus to the positive and reduce the space for negative thoughts. Practicing gratitude daily, whether through journaling or simply recognizing the good things around us, can have a significant impact on our mental well-being. By cultivating gratitude, we become more aware of the good things in our lives and less likely to dwell on anxious thoughts. 5. Question your thoughts. Anxiety is often fueled by irrational and catastrophic thoughts. Stoicism encourages us to question these thoughts and separate them from reality. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there evidence to support this thinking? What's the worst thing that could happen? How would I react to this situation? By questioning our anxious thoughts, we can identify them as irrational and replace them with more realistic and positive thoughts. By developing the ability to question our thoughts, we can avoid being overwhelmed by anxiety and choose how to react to challenging situations. 6. Visualize the worst-case scenario. Although it may seem counterintuitive, Stoicism proposes the technique of visualizing the worst-case scenario as a way of dealing with anxiety. By imagining the worst possible outcome of a situation and how we would face it, we can mentally prepare ourselves and reduce fear of the unknown. This technique helps us realize that even in the worst scenario, we can overcome it with strength, courage, and wisdom. By visualizing the worst-case scenario and planning how we would react, anxiety loses its power and we feel more prepared to face any challenges. 7. Practice self-compassion. Anxiety is often accompanied by self-criticism and guilt. Stoicism, however, encourages us to practice self-compassion. Recognizing that we are human and prone to mistakes allows us to forgive ourselves and move on. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we reduce stress and anxiety. When we practice self-compassion, we silence the voice of the inner critic and create a mental environment that is more conducive to well-being and tranquility. 8. Focus on action. Anxiety often paralyzes us. Stoicism teaches us to focus on action, no matter how small. By taking action towards what worries us, no matter how insignificant it may seem, we regain control of the situation and reduce anxiety. Whether it's making a to-do list, researching information, or talking to someone, focusing on action empowers us and helps us get out of the state of paralysis caused by anxiety. By focusing on action, we interrupt the cycle of rumination and anxiety and feel more productive and confident. 9. Focus on the good things. When anxiety takes over, our attention tends to focus on the negative. Stoicism encourages us to train our minds to focus on the good things in life, no matter how small they may be. Appreciate the beauty of nature, enjoy a delicious meal, connect with the people you love. By valuing the good things that surround us, we change our perspective and reduce the space for anxiety. By training our mind to focus on good things, we cultivate gratitude and positivity, driving away anxiety and promoting tranquility. 10. Do physical exercise. Physical exercise is a powerful ally in combating anxiety. Physical activity releases endorphins, hormones that promote well-being and feelings of pleasure. Furthermore, exercise helps us deal with accumulated stress and tension, contributing to a calmer and more serene mind. By incorporating regular exercise into your routine, you improve your physical and mental health, making you more resilient to anxiety. Anxiety is a natural emotion, but it doesn't need to control us. By adopting the Stoic techniques presented in this video, you can shield your mind against anxiety and cultivate a more serene, resilient, and happy life. Remember, Stoicism is an ongoing journey of self-knowledge and improvement. By practicing these techniques with discipline and persistence, you will see a significant reduction in anxiety and an increase in your inner peace. For those who wish to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, I recommend reading classic works such as Meditations by Marcus Aurelius and Manual by Epictetus. There are also several online resources and courses that can help you on this journey. Share this video with people who could benefit from this knowledge and leave a comment below sharing your experiences with anxiety and how you deal with it. Together, we can build a more conscious and resilient community. Thanks for watching.